We're looking for the Great Mujina Yokai!
Do you know where it lives?
Great Mujina Yokai? What's that?
Huh? You've never heard of it? It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants.
One time, the Great Mujina Yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad into the river. Sounds like a very naughty little monster.
'Cause we finally found out how to chase it away.
My dad said that the Great Mujina Yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't come home when they're supposed to. So all we need to do is chase it away. Then we can come out and play whenever we want. This monster sounds scary, though. Aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must be worried about you. Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the Great Mujina Yokai with some friends, and he didn't even say anything.
So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest.
Yeah, so as long as we get home before it gets its strength back, we'll be safe.
Something sounds yeah. Paimon feels like we should tell them so they don't waste all their time. Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go looking for the
Huh?
No way.
That's impossible. My dad wouldn't like. Your folks are just worried about you. That's not true. The Great Mujina Yokai?
Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. And then she's gonna...
Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in fireworks prison break, Yoimiya?
We told her all about the Great Mujina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be...
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said...
But... Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya. Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't seem to take that very well. But Paimon was only trying... Who knows what Yoimiya's got...
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there.
But we've never seen...
That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful. It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Even if you can't find it right now, no matter how powerful the Great... It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and...
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be...
Oh, yeah. Hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay, thank you, Yoimiya.
Thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon. Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from... But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. So, I guess now the kids' impression of...
So in a way, this monster is all a...
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not sure. It's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from... I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't... Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed... Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. I know that they don't really exist, but I give them the evil eyes until... Right? So what if it's the things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into... When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales...
Yeah!
Okay, it's about time
Naganohara fight?
Well, yeah. I mean, on the subject? Or... In that case, come with me Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who... A lot of them have bad endings, though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who's... Hey, Pops, I'm back.
The fireworks show is almost upon. Oh, new.
A bit of both, actually. That can wait. Pops...
Something
Pops has
burn,
started telling
and
his
other
stories
things
again.
don't.
Sorry about
Rocks,
this. Ever
they
since
don't
Pops
burn.
had his
But
accident,
somewhere
his
along
ears
the
don't work too
line,
well.
a rock
Really?
was set alight,
But for a
and
moment
it
there, it
burned
almost
the
seemed
most
like you were having a
beautiful color.
coherent
People
conversation.
took one look and much later, people.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What's that?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh, yesterday's.
No, Pops, I meant the...
Today's fireworks.
No, Pops, the material...
Sorry? Oh.
Yes! Sorry, Paimon got all...
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can...
Of course. Leave.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. That's my Pops. He's a good... Because my Pops is deaf, he never argued. When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with what... Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's...
Huh? Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile. Anyway, more important...
Yoimiya? Sorry.
Hold on. No one's looking. Okay, you can... We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around.
Sorry, I guess I was.
Don't worry, Sakajiro. So, we're going to look for firework material.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself...
An arrest warrant?
Shh! Keep it down! We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. If Sakajiro was caught, there's no knowing... Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? If things are this bad, could...
Well... But as soon as I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganoharas.
Little piece of paper?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows a Naganohara,
Wow!
it's a family tradition.
The slip I have is from back when my...
It'll be fine. Whatever the reasons might be.
Thank you.
All right, well...
All right,
It's a shame. Speaking of, you guys only...
Even then, we...
I see. I just wish... I bet nowhere else you've been has quit. Well, I'm sorry. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. Oh, cool! Then let... Oh, yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
She saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my Pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited?
Because you said person and not floating child or mascot.
Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming?
Yeah, it's, all right. Wait, should we?
Oh, don't worry, there...
Yeah, you could say we're...
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Huh?
Because of the Sokoku decree,
I understand.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. Right, I'll go fetch the...
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way...
All right, then. The fireworks show will be starting soon.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh!
That's a long story, actually.
Oh, right, yeah. Got it.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up... I've been so busy with the fireworks business. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chat. And I'm doing it again. I need to make fireworks, not just for you. I'll be fine. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And so, what you... Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks... What I really want is... Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes. Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people.
Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Here we are.
The new book from Yai Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoimiya. No need to beat around the bush.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. I've come to
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Come on. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fire? It's no trouble at all. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya I'm hopeless at communicating with him.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a...
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious, which is strange because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no you don't. That's out of the question.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we...
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it...
There's no convincing. All right then. If you pass on my regards to your dad.
Will do. You look after yourself as well.
Everyone seems to really like...
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think, when that happens, I say to them, hey, but... they don't always listen. Anyway, we've gotten all the materials Next, we just need to go find someone to
Stop adding weird abilities to the characters. Please.
Hajime, Mr. Aminoma, it's...
Yoimiya.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of...
No worry, oh, wait, actually, how about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can...
that will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? There's still a lot of fireworks left to make.
Talkative as ever, I see. The essence of Amenoma art is patience. And if you badger Hajime like this, you will...
But this is a special circumstance, surely! The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner!
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master, you mean you'll do the work personally?
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Thank you for helping out, Mr.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not...
I'll try my best.
Though for you, excuse me. I will be back.
Wow, Mr. Amenoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains! It's beautiful! It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole...
So, have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time?
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation. Hajime, in the...
I know.
Alright, I won't bother you guys. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet. Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys. When we first met, you guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? I haven't been to Liyue before, but from what I've heard from Miss Beto, it sounds like a really interesting place. But something big happened there recently, right? Didn't their Archon leave all of a sudden?
Yeah, a lot of crazy things went down as a result. Luckily, everyone worked together to stave off a huge disaster that could have wiped out the whole city.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. I gotta say, it's pretty remarkable that the citizens managed to step up and keep things... I mean, I sure can't imagine Inazuma without the Shogun. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go... So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And we're looking for answers from the gods, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, the advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. And if you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to...
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're... Don't worry, though. I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least... Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Okay, good. Let's go then.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it might...
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed. Can't be helped, I'm afraid. Still, I'll be the
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels...
I'm not the one you should be praising. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials, except this is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's...
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden.
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, as long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort.
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? So anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to...
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew up. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some...
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by after that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them...
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, to us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when... Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught...
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his... But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map.
After how much effort it took to get back in...
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any... But if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, they make a run for...
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But...
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there some...
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But look, once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking, so I... forget it.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours. Their son's in the That's it! I'll go talk to them.
Are you...
Oh, don't worry about that. They're real... Alright. You should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go! Time went... Wait! Hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? Pots? Pots? No, never mind. I know! I'll write him a note.
Ahem! Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs is an...
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar.
Indeed, these are
Oh,
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so... I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next...
Of course you will. You're both in great health.
We aren't as... It used to be that I could spend... I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but...
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No, no, no. We can't be putting you to... I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then...
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time
It's no trouble, really.
Oh, you're such good kids. if you're quite sure it's no
Sure, it won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru! How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customer. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is...
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. If it gets too much, don't forget.
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is...
Oh, wow, thank you so much. But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade...
Speaking of your family, how's everyone?
They're doing well. We have the occasional. Being close to family is better than that. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have...
Huh. They didn't seem that way to me. You make a good point, though.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that.
Thank you. Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
That was quick.
Younger people have bundles of energy.
Speaking of youth.
Oh, so it has. Goodness.
50 years since what?
Well, if you must know, it was 50...
Oh, stop trying to impress them.
Well, maybe you're right. To tell the truth, I was still a little... even as it was rising up into the sky. But then it exploded. Before I knew what was happening, apparently...
50 years. But 50 years of being...
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary.
Oh, no, it's quite all right. Seeing that firework go off...
Ah, what a good...
Enough about us, though.
Yeah, it's a difficult...
Sakujiro.
Huh? You know
he was our boy's best friend when they... They were inseparable. They grew up together, but one day, they had a...
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, but our Keisuke took after his father and mother. You know what children are like.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or...
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke. But since it's Sakujiro...
What a strange coincidence!
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows...
Well, no worries. If that's the case, we can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things
Yes.
I think after all these years, they ought to let go...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryo Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to...
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro... Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryo Commission will definitely be chasing after... Good point. Names. Reading names. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over...
Sorry, my ears are no good. I wish I'd caught their names.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump it. I think their leader's name was Keisuke.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each... We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down. It's Mochizaka and his friends! Let's ask them.
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them, aren't you gonna... I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy.
Yay!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Yep, we did. It looks like
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially...
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about...
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting...
Ugh, what a nuisance!
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryu Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Look at that! The one with... We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated. You should have known that you stood no chance.
I never imagined I'd fall into... If this is to be my fate...
But your return says that you finally came around to my...
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryu Commission. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have...
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryu Commission. There was never any out of respect for the friendship we once had.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the room. I can see it in your faces. You both...
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it.
No, I won't leave it. I will... Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If you don't say anything now...
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro.
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this with...
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all!
Everybody stand back!
Boom! Strength of the
Sir, they are too strong.
Stand...
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand...
Yes, sir. So...
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things...
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then, your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that it wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done in the past was I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good
So that's why you came back?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that... After all... I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit.
Life isn't easy for... I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, but now... My role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I do wonder. The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long, and I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time. I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka, and the other forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also... It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my action...
But I think you did the right thing.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know...
That's only because I know you're...
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the...
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make this...
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down. I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro...
Thank you very much.
No worries. And...
Yoimiya! The way you took command of that...
What can I say? I like to talk. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep... Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Huh? Oh. Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya? Shh. Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. I didn't actually cry. Remember that big one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon's...
That's what I wanted to hear. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what, I believe that as time goes by... Oh, and also...
You know, Yoimiya, you seem to turn into a
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of quietly watching something you made with your own hand. You asked me what fireworks...
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat, for Keisuke's parent, and for Keisuke and Saki. Oh, yeah!
As for me, to be honest,
Seriously?
Huh. Well, no one's ever asked me this. It was by chance that I It's also by chance that I've met so many fireworks that disappear in a flash, but people's feelings don't just disappear. Also, consider this. You have to. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.